So you saw like now you see like Shannon Sharp, Jay Williams, and like Stephen A. They sort of just trying to circle back, and now they try to fake Kyrie. You know what's funny about this? Have you ever talked to a white person about why they get uncomfortable when someone talks about racism? Cause there's somebody that I know. She's actually cool as shit. Like, she's white. Her sister got mixed. Like, she has mixed kids and stuff. Like they're not. Believe, just take my word. They're not anything close to like racist or anything like that. And she said, "Nah, I'm just never like talking about it because I don't want to be like I don't want to say anything. So now everyone thinks I'm racist, you know." And like hearing it from her, I just had like a like, huh, like I can see that. It's just like, look, I don't want to slip up, say something to offend somebody, so I just whatever. That's all I saw
Yeah.
from Black media last week. That's
Oh
all I
no,
saw.
so
That
I would say that.
there was a
Good to
before
go.
they had a rabbi on like NBA today. That nigga Vince Carter was so it was funny as hell, bro. Cause I sort of respect him and shit because you could read on his face. He was like, I ain't saying shit to fuck up my job. He was like, yeah, we can all learn from this. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's all that's the first time I saw from Black people like that. I'm like, y'all are all afraid to really go in on this topic.
Yeah. So I would say this. I was raised pretty much not to see color from my mom and my dad, mainly my dad, because
Yeah. And just for
this
those who don't
nigga
know,
was,
he's mixed. That's what
yeah, my dad was a black cowboy and nigga listened to country music 24/7
yeah.
in the city, in the city. So,
But I have a question though. See, but this is why I don't keep that Kyrie Irving thing. Do
hold
you
on,
think he
hold
should
on,
have do you think he should have been suspended?
hold on, wait, I want to finish your though. This, so when you ask that, I don't have a conversation with them because more than likely I just like I don't care what color you are. Like, as long as you're a good person or like you don't do no fuck nigga shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think he shouldn't have got suspended. I think it was honestly like, oh, this nigga, oh, like okay, cool. Like somebody gets suspended because they fucking liked a tweet of a girl with titties out, and everybody's retweeted a tweet, and everybody's seeing the girl with titty out. They'll be upraised, but are they going to get suspended for that?
I disagree. This is funny. I think what the Nets are doing bullshit with all these conditions where he got to come back and shit. I think all that's bullshit. But you know why I think he should have actually been suspended for a few games? He had
Well,
a window of opportunity where this nigga, all you had to do is say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I'm
yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean for it to do all this. This nigga,
yeah,
he did say that this is why I don't fuck with the media. He did say, no, I'm not anti-Semitic and I don't like support that shit. But they ignore that part just because they want to, like, all
yeah.
right, cool. So it's like, bro, you could have been like, I'm sorry, that's how it was presented. I was looking at this documentary, whatever. He just didn't want to say sorry. So I'm sorry, like Kyrie, you just being stubborn. And this is the shit where when you're in a business, what are you in the business for? To make money. Clear. They showing up front row seats with fight anti-Semitism. You got all these people, and there's a lot of Jewish people have a lot of money in this country. You're not trying to fuck up the money. So it's like, look, we gotta sit you down for a couple games because you could have fucking rested this shit by just saying I'm sorry, but you didn't want to do it. Now the shit blew up, and now we just got to save face. That's why I said a
So,
couple games. I'm like, bro, you could have stopped this, dog. I'm not agreeing with how the media is running with it. I'm not agreeing with how people are taking it, but he could have stopped it.
so I will say this: if he would have went on there and gave the Anthony Edwards apology, where the nigga was smiling and like, nigga, y'all know I'm not serious about this shit, but I've got to apologize. You think they'll really accept that?
No, but I think if he would have said, hey, no, I'm not anti-Semitic. I do not support anti-Semitic views and stuff like that. He said, I'm sorry that that's how it's presented, and I'm sorry that it hurt people. He said, but what I was doing, and then he explained, just explain what you're doing then, and then
They
go
don't
on with
care.
the inconsistency with like, hey, when something happens towards black people, y'all don't give a fuck. How he did
Yeah.
it was just like Kyrie, just say so. Like he was doing a good job, but then he just was avoiding saying sorry. And
I
then
feel.
Then he was just
Yeah.
going in circles when he was doing shit. And I'm like, he was trying to talk like he was smarter than everybody. It's like Kyrie, just simple. Oh my god, simply just say, "I'm sorry, I did not mean for all this to be this. Like I didn't mean this way. Like didn't mean it that way. That's it."
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, I blame the media still for this shit
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, all you got to do is just ignore it. That's the best thing to do when anybody start acting dumb or say something stupid. Just ignore it. Don't mention it. Just ignore it because what happened now? You mentioned the name of the title. You promoted out. You promoted it more
Oh
than he
yeah,
did because he just did one tweet. Now you're in here constantly putting that shit in your face. Hebrews and niggas, niggas and Hebrews.
the shit,
Bam, bam, bam,
the shit.
all in your
I was
face.
done. I was done. They said when they posted it was the number one selling thing on Amazon, which no one's complaining about Amazon still selling it. There were black media members that were saying, "Oh yeah, good job, Kyrie." Niggas replying like, "Nigga, it's your fault." Everything Kyrie posts now become the number one shit. But y'all talk for this shit nonstop for weeks. They still talking about it, bro. Like
Yeah,
the best updates on the Brett Favre story we ain't getting. Like shit. They still talking
yeah.
about this Kyrie Irving shit. And it's like, y'all, we don't even care anymore. And you're blaming him that it's the number one movie. Y'all the ones promoting it. It's the me. It show you ESPN's journalistic integrity is so washed. And it started in the Monte Teo Untold story. They were saying
Anti-Teo.
the reason that they put that shit out because they were trying to highlight, yo, ESPN does zero research. They just post whatever. Like, this isn't even a real girl. This is the problem. They were trying to highlight that. But of course, now ESPN spins that. Montateo character is she like, bro, just simply do y'all fucking job. Y'all supposed to be a company full of journalists. And like with the Kyrie thing, they
Yeah,
didn't even look up the whole interview where he had the back and forth with Nick Friedel. They just looked at 2 minute clip. The whole interview, he says, no, I'm not anti-Semitic. I don't support it. Like it's so
yeah.
fucking wild.
And then he said, "Go ahead, get your fucking clip that you want to get."
Mm-hmm.
So my whole type thing is
Still
this:
fall for it.
at the end of the day, people crew. You see people crew like they scrutinize him and stuff like that. When he dies, he's gonna go down like Muhammad Ali did for
Bro,
this.
I say that all the time. In the history books, people can identify shit. Shit happen in real time. They act dumb as shit. They act dumb as
Yep,
shit about what to do. It would piss
yep.
me off even more. The Nets owner, Josiah bitch ass, he says his group, Alibaba, financially, what the fuck? I get a pop up. My bad. Come
Alibaba.
on. No, well, they financially funded the genocide of a Muslim group. And you sitting there saying we don't condone hate, we don't do hate. I'm like, bro, yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm looking up trending. I think it's just funny how everyone's going back. Steven, that's so fucking. I'm so tired of them. I'm so
Yeah,
fucking tired
because
of them.
what they're trying to do now is they're trying to say the black community face. They're trying to be like because the black community is outraged by it because it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. They don't stand up for nobody at all. And they stand up only for the media. Like they're not trying to risk their jobs because they don't want to be like, no, this is wrong. Like what y'all doing is wrong. Yeah, at the end of the day, everybody's job is to make money, but it's a thing called morals, and that's morally wrong for him to just get all the trouble over just one little thing. But you got
Oh,
politicians,
bro, when
everybody else
the
doing
Dante
wild shit.
DiVincenzo, it has like they found. I think he tweeted nigga and some shit. Stephen
Yeah,
A. Smith was one of the biggest people defending him.
yeah.
I'm like, you don't
So
even know this dude, bro. Like, god damn. Like,
yeah, and I don't know. It just got me. That joint just got me going back, listening to a lot of music. Like fucking Royce the 5'9" went on a rant about it. The contract Jute is with the rhymes that's foolish. Like he even said something about like like we're not reading the contracts.
yeah,
Like 40-90, 50-50. Like come on now. Like look at the contracts they make. Look at the contracts that are being made.
yeah. I
It's
question.
not right here now, but still, I just say I support Kyrie. Like the shit that he says and the shit that's probably in there is not nothing new that I haven't heard. Everybody probably heard it once or twice in their life. If you listen to rap, you heard it